Gates McFadden, came behind me and pressed a button. I think it was the first time that ever happened on the show. Pressed a button to turn me off, which she can do. And she turned me off, and I fell forward onto a table. Like that. The game.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hermione, if I may call you that. So we did the rehearsal. I remember the director was Corey Allen, who directed our pilot too, by the way, called Encounter at Farpoint, exactly. And first rehearsal, Gates comes behind, we figured out where the button's gonna be, she pressed it, I fell forward, and I hit my chin on the edge of the table.
You needed a doctor, and there wasn't one around.
Exactly.
Knew what they were doing anyway.
Exactly. You know that is the classic place that most people have stitches in their lives, is on their chin. There's a mandible bone, I believe it's called. Anyway, they had to rush me to an emergency room in full data makeup. I went in, they took me in, the doctor sewed it up, went back to the set, we resumed where we left off. The director said to me, "Do you mind doing it again?" So, but indeed, Michael Westmore puts a patch. He was our makeup artist, and he put a patch of something under and made up over it. You can't see it.
But you were an android, so you didn't really feel anything anyway, right?
Well, I didn't feel it, no,
Yeah.
but I still bleak, right?
Well, I thought that was a special effect.
No, that was real
you.
blood running down my uniform. Anyway, I still have the scar right here from that day, and I always think of you when I touch it.
Oh, that's
Matter of fact, it turns me on. It's,
sweet.
all right, what do you remember? Enough from me.
I remember your cat. You know, that was a highlight. That was nice. But actually, my mind is going more towards the medical. So, I remember the day that I put all those stickers on your trailer, and that pissed you off.
I don't remember that.
Like Hello Kitty things.
Somebody
had sent me a lot of Hello Kitty things, and I thought, kind of, you know, whatever. He had a cat. It seemed good. No, I kind of remember when your godson, my child,
Yes.
really, he kind of grew up around the set, and I remember just times where it would be, I'd go, "This is your godfather," and he'd look at this person with yellow eyes and, you know, chartreuse face, and then
And scream. He would scream, like uncontrollably.
And I remember, and he sort of was salivating on the uniform, which meant you had to go get repowdered, and then
That's right.
he didn't even know who Michael Dorn was. When he saw Michael Dorn, after years, I think, he was like, he didn't know who he was because he thought it was Worf, and
Right.
he didn't make that connection. So there were a lot of things like that that I really remember in terms of Star Trek, because my son literally was a baby, and, you know, his first 3 years were on the set, and he learned to walk on the, what did we call it, where we...
The transporter pad?
Yeah, no. Where did you drive?
Oh,
you drove you know, the thing, the horseshoe.
The horseshoe,
the engine room where we all were driving. What?
The bridge.
And we were on what was we were in a ship, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, now that is coming back to me, but I do remember my son learning to walk on the bridge, and he loved the fish in the ready room. Liked that a lot. Anyway.
You know, speaking of being in a ship, and this is really true, that we worked so many hours on the show. We would do between 16 and 20 hours almost every day. And so I had very little time to do anything else. And I didn't watch the show much, but occasionally I would turn it on. And when I would see the ship go by, I thought I was in it.
No, it's true. It was so cool. But then when you would go, like, on vacation, and you just lay down, like I remember being somewhere and I looked up and there were the stars, and it was like, oh, I'm like at work, you know. It was like, it looked like the backdrop that we had the star field, and it was just so, but.
Exactly. Nobody's filming this, are they? Oh, good.
No.
This isn't going to be on YouTube, is it? Oh, good. That was 30 minutes, I think, for that question. Can we move on?